Hey guys, it's me, Oz Game Boy, and today I'm going to be doing every episode of Season 3 Winged of the Manty Show. So yeah, last time I did Season 1, I did Season 2, so now Season 3, because I just finished working on Season 3, so yeah. So make sure to like, subscribe, comment below what you guys want to see next, and yeah, let's get started. So starting off, the first episode of Season 3 is The Shadow. Now, The Shadow is, it's actually a good episode. I like the plot. My favorite part was the chase scene, because it's fast-paced and stuff, and it's just wonderful to look at when you watch it. So yeah, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Alright, the next episode is called Upside Down. Now, that episode is also a great episode. I like how it actually switches to upside down, and it makes you think that your phone's upside down. It makes your phone think that you're upside down and stuff, and it's just really nice. So, yeah. So for that, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It could have been 10 out of 10, but it's not my favorite episode, so yeah. The next episode is called Gone. Oh boy, that episode. That episode is very, very dark, but in a good way. It's just the part is that Tom basically is home alone, and everyone's pretty much gone, and well, not everyone's gone, but he thinks that everyone's gone, and it's basically like a question of what would happen if one character was unknown and there was no one else but that one character. So yeah, for that episode, I'm basically gonna give it a 7 out of 10 because it's really dark, but not too dark. So yeah, the next one is The New Guy. Now, if you watch my top 5 bad episodes from the Manty Show, then all I can say right now is that it's not a good episode. It could have been a good episode, like with Jimmy and stuff, but when the Green Nasty Ghost came, it was a bad episode. So yeah, for that I'm giving it a 2 out of 10 because it was only good in the beginning until the ending where it just got ruined and gone bad. So yeah, the next episode is In the Mind. Now, In the Mind is one of my favorite episodes in season 3 because it's a Daisy episode, and it's basically where Daisy has a bad dream, so Ben has to go inside her dream, like her head and the mind and stuff, get it? And you got like this brain and stuff. Like, if you guys have seen the episode, I think you guys will know what I'm talking about. So yeah, In the Mind, fantastic episode, 10 out of 10. Alright, the next episode is called the Naya. Now, Naya is actually pretty much a good episode, and also, once again, it's Jimmy's second appearance after The New Guy. And yeah, basically it's just where Ben ends up thinking that Nine is amazing, and whenever he lies, he feels safe. But of course, then he lies to Tom and Jimmy, and it goes wrong, and they start having a fight, and there's a knife lesson in that. So yeah, good episode and a good knife lesson of never to lie and always tell the truth, basically. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Very close to being my favorite, but not that favorite. So yeah, the next episode is The Curse. Now, The Curse is pretty much a good episode. Actually, it's one of my favorite episodes in season 3, and it's right next to the Inner Mind. So yeah, the part is that Tom ends up being cursed because I think it's where I kind of forgot the plot too much, but all I remember is that Tom becomes cursed, and then the only way for him to not be cursed is for Ben to put mud in his mouth. It may sound stupid, but when you actually watch the episode, oh, it's really good. It's really, really, really good. So yeah, for The Curse, I'm gonna give it 10 out of 10. Alright, the next episode is The Big Bubble. Now, The Big Bubble is a good episode. It's not that great, but it's a good episode. I just like how Ben is in a big bubble, and everyone else is, like the Green Acid Ghost makes an appearance in it, Daisy's in there, Jimmy's in there, and the other random people. Even the dad, for crying out sake, is in there. So yeah, good episode, but not that great. Pick it up, Jack. And yeah, so for that, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Not the greatest, but it could have done a little bit better. Now the next episode is called Ben's Dream. Now Ben's Dream is actually it's a more like a simple episode. People would even call it the sequel to Dream Run from season 1. Basically, it's just where we get to see what Ben's dream is in the inside, and lots of crazy things happen. It's not the best episode, it's not my favorite, but it's still a good episode because it has some funny moments and some weird moments. And yeah, pretty much a really simple and good episode. So for that, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. So yeah, right next to 9 out of 10 in a little bit. So yeah, the next episode is called if I remember correctly, the next episode is called Ben's Billy. Well, Ben's Billy, it's not a good episode. It's basically where Ben gets bullied and the bully ends up being threatening to Ben, but the bully isn't that threatening, sadly. So for that, it's not really a good episode. Also, there's one moment where the dad gets beaten up by a bully, and he literally gets beaten up by a teenager. Like, what the actual hell? He gets beat up by a teenager, and it's... No, I'm not going to explain it. If you guys watch the episode, you know that it's probably not that good. So, yeah. For that, I'm going to give it a 1 out of 10. Not good, and just, yeah, not a good episode. The next episode is called Picture Day. Now, Picture Day, if I remember correctly, Picture Day is actually a good episode. It's just a regular, simple episode where Tom wants to take a picture. Like, Tom wants to take a picture, but he's too scared because last time his picture was really badly. So yeah, and he's also a little bit camera shy. So basically, Tom wants Jack for Tom to be, like a little bit handsome, and it reminds me of the Handsome from season 2. So yeah, basically a simple episode. The only part I liked was probably the Danny Nanny part, because there's a Danny Nanny segment in there. So yeah, pretty interesting with that. Now, the next episode is called Dumb Tom. Now, Dumb Tom is basically like a Dim with Dexter episode, but with the Manty show in it. It's just not too good. Like, I don't like the episode. Like, Daisy is like, I don't like Daisy in the episode. I don't like Jimmy in the episode. Fun fact, Daisy and Jimmy are sisters and brothers and sisters. So yeah. But basically, I don't like the episode. It's just, it reminds me of so much of Dim with Dexter, which is also another bad episode, and it just makes lots of ridiculous moments. So for that, I'm giving it a 0 out of 10. It doesn't deserve to be a good episode. So yeah. Now the next episode is called The Portal. Now the Portal is actually the season finale that came out about last week. So yes, The Portal is basically where there's actually a crossover in it, a crossover special. Basically, the Manty show has a crossover with Cartoon Boy, and it's actually kind of amazing. Like, it's one of my favorite episodes of season 3. So yeah, the crossover is actually a really good episode. I like how Cartoon Boy goes into the Manty show, and it's just really crazy that you don't expect another cartoon to go into this cartoon to go into that. So yeah, but yeah, anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna give the episode a 10 out of 10 actually, because it's a good episode and a good example. And yeah, but anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for my season 4 of the Manty show whenever that comes out and stuff, because that's gonna be a hell of a time. So yeah, anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching, and peace. I was Game Boy out. Peace.